y'all.
Chronicle speaks. Oh, thank
awesome
you.
when you be going off. I love it. I be ready to see y'all.
Thank you so much.
Thank y'all.
I'm so glad
Every
you guys
night.
got justice. Hi. Thank you.
Auntie Karen and the woman herself.
Yes. Yes.
My mother being consistent, it would have been a cold case. My mother called every day, 5 o'clock, every second, every minute. My mother was on it. She never gave up.
Yes. Yes.
Right. This has been going on for 6 years. How do you feel now that it's finally over?
I can breathe.
Yes.
We all can breathe. Yes. We all can breathe.
That is wonderful to hear. Now, a lot of people have been asking, how can they support you guys? They want to support you guys, the family, in any way they can. Is there a foundation for Andre? What can we do to support you guys? Okay, Big Brother?
Y'all want to come down here? Come on down here and we'll get everybody will get it at one time. You don't have to do it one time then.
All right.
St. Louis summer.
Y'all come a little closer, please.
Whoever wants to get on. Just
talking. Pardon me?
Yeah.
Big sis.
I can hold it.
Oh, okay.
You don't mind saying your first name or last name? Can you spell it out for us?
My name is Kaylin Briggs. I am Andre's older sister. It's justice. You know, I'm glad they put that monster behind bars for life.
Yes.
He ruined multiple lives, not just ours, but multiple lives. And, you know, it's some peace, but not like my brother's not going to come back while he's still in jail, eating commissary, whatever it is. But, you know, my mother got some peace. We knew it was him. We knew it. His family could act like that it was him. Wasn't him. But this taught me a lesson. It really did. But
You're doing
it
good.
taught me a lesson, and we got justice. Yes.
What's that lesson?
The lesson is, I don't care how much money a person got. I don't understand. You cannot underestimate it. Greed. I don't care if y'all think he's just satisfying or he's stable. No, greedy. Jealousy. Envious. He was never a role model to my brother. Never. They had my brother living in a dump. In a shack. My brother was not living good. You know, my brother was not. He told us, you know, we did everything we could. I mean, we just thought it was a better opportunity for him. And they played him. They played my brother, man. My brother loved his family. He loved his family, no matter what. And my brother was very helpful, goofy. Like, my brother wasn't like this thug like they said he did. Pictures can say, but that's social media, you know? Justice for my brother, that's all that matters to us.
So tell us who Andre was. They put a lot of evidence about him being like in the streets, but you're his family. You know who he was. Tell the people who Andre was.
I want to say teenager trying to find himself. You know, they put him as like he was this thug. He wasn't a thug. My brother loved music. He did rap, but listen to his lyrics. What rap and music y'all hear him killing, robbing people, breaking into? He didn't. You know, he wasn't like that. He spoke street life. My brother was street smart and book smart. He graduated. You know, like. It wasn't like he was out to get after anyone or try to make it seem like he was this hard thug. He wasn't. You know, my brother was loving, caring. Yes, he smoked weed. He fed the homeless people. Someone needed diapers, milk. He went out his way and bought diapers and milk for this person.
And he did not rob his grandmother.
He did not rob his grandmother. That was a lie. My brother, he ran from that. He did not want to do that. He did not rob his grandmother. And it's so messed up that he reached out to his grandma and she ignored that. She ignored that. It's just trifling.
Did he say anything to any of you about being scared?
Yes.
All the time.
He said if anything happened to him, we told her. We told her. He told all of us.
It's okay.
Take your time.
It's not live. It's okay.
It's okay.
So, before he died, Miss Robbie called his phone and was cussing him out and was saying, "Mother effer, you ain't my grandson. F you mother, F her, blase, this and this and that. I don't think she was aware of her surroundings. Because my brother, he's not like, he's the type of person, when something is not right, he's going to put on speaker for all of us to hear. And he kept saying, Grandma, I didn't do it. I'm trying to tell you, Grandma, Uncle Tim did it. And she was just going on cussing him out. And you ain't gonna come to my funeral, I ain't gonna go to your funeral. And Dre was like, Grandma, I didn't do it. I'm trying to tell you, I didn't do it. Me and my sisters, and we were all sitting there like, Dre, if you didn't do it, don't worry about it. He threw his phone. He was, I'm gonna be one of God's soldiers. Right there when he told me that means he's gonna sacrifice to prove to his grandmother that he did not rob his grandmother. He did not rob his grandmother. And that day, that's when he left, and that's when we found out he died. You know, that was messed up. She knew, she was aware of it. She was aware of it. For her to walk in at the funeral, Tim didn't stay at the funeral. Tim stopped the whole train. He didn't come to the view. He came there with bulletproof vests on, with bodyguards, and we thought that, how come y'all didn't think that was weird? Like, they come all the way to Lubbock, Texas.
No emotions.
No emotions, nothing. Him and his grandmother standing back behind me talking and whispering. I kept looking back like, are y'all for
Wondering
real?
why everyone's crying. Yeah.
Are y'all for real?
Yeah.
And then they said, I don't know why they crying. They knew he was a street nigga. What? That's your grandson. Your grandson been with you since forever. He whatever. Dre learned a lot of things from his grandmother. He folded his money a certain way. He was very frugal with his money because he didn't want to be broke. Because his grandmother taught him that. So, you know, Dre loved his grandmother, man. He loved his grandmother. He did. Yeah. You know, it's just messed up. But anyways, at the funeral, they wasn't crying. We was on our way to the burial site. Tim stopped the whole traffic. My thing is this: why would you allow your son to stop the traffic to catch what flight? This is important. This is your nephew's funeral. Your only nephew from your brother only had one child. Why? No one said nothing. Nobody lifted an eyebrow. No one said anything. I paid attention to all of that. I said, yeah, they did it. They got something to do. To catch a flight to LA. That's not that important. You didn't go to his wake. You just want to make sure he was dead. And that's what you did. And you left. And he sat up there on that stand crying and lying and stuff. Boy, my brother had no access to your vehicle. My mother, he would call my mother to send money and food. My mother would buy pizza out here to feed him. My mother was doing all of that. That was a lie. They had my brother out here in the slumps.
Yep.
That little penthouse he was staying next to.
Yeah, it was all run down. And it had the efficiency, and it had a rusty stove inside of it. Nice. The bed, the cot, looked like a Salvation cot that he was sleeping on. There was 2 little iron, metal-looking chairs. That's where. And it was so small, it was like a little box room where he lived in, right next door to Tim's penthouse. Because I visited him up there, and I was asking him, "Why are you living like this?" He said, "Well, this is where I have to live. They put me here." And he would go to work when he called the driver, not using Tim's cars. Because we went down to the bottom garage, and there was 3 cars down there. And he said, "These are Uncle Tim's and Grandma's car." It was only 3. And I said, "Well, you don't get to drive these?" And he said, "No, I have to call the driver to take me to work and bring me back here." But that place he lived in was like so shabby. I came back and told my sister in Texas what he was living in. A run-down, shabby place next door to a penthouse. And he told me then that Tim didn't like him. He told me that Tim was paying for women to come and see him. But whenever Andre went over to Tim to visit, Tim got mad because the women always turned toward Andre for attention. They wanted to give their attention to him. So Tim told him he wasn't allowed to come back over anymore because all the women he was paying for to come see him always geared toward Andre. So,
You think Tim was jealous?
he was very jealous. Look at it. Tim's a Norman. Andre's a Montgomery. He's the last lineage of the Montgomery family. So if anything happened to Miss Robbie, it would go to Andre. Tim didn't want that because he wanted to make sure he got whatever left over his mom because he was greedy. And he was willing to take his nephew's life. And anybody else, I wouldn't be surprised if he had influence on his mama. That's how bad he was greedy for money.
What went through your head when you first learned that there was that, $200,000 to $450,000 life insurance?
If Dre had robbed Miss Robbie, he would have been flashing everywhere. He would have been having his friends all decked out. He'd be driving a limousine, making flights, living large. Dre didn't do that. There's no way he would have done that. He's not a thief. Dre is not a thief.
Thank y'all so
He
much.
loved
We gotta go.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Woo! Getting a hug, Miss Griggs. Oh, I could just feel. I could feel that she's finally relieved. Hugging the sisters and. Whew. Y'all, what are y'all saying? It's a lot that was said. It was a lot that was said, and it did not match what was said in court. It did not match what was said in court at all. They said Andre was living in the slums, and he wasn't even driving any of Tim's cars. Oh, I'm glad they got justice. From the story I just heard from them, I am so glad that they got justice for Andre. It's well deserved. The family said that they are not wanting any funds or anything. Continue your prayers. They're not in it for money. They don't want any help or anything. They got it. They just want to make sure that you guys continue your prayers. So I'm reading your comments. The verdict was guilty on all three. I'm not saying anything about Miss Robbie. They're supposed to be doing a balloon release for Andre. So I guess we're just waiting for that right now. They had to leave. Not sure where they're doing a balloon release at. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're arriving in black SUVs, so they're leaving. Waving to the family. Waving to the family. Bye, Miss Griggs. She's definitely been watching the videos. They're very appreciative of all of the work that we've been putting in for her son. They're very appreciative. Woo! Loud car. I didn't know all that the sister said. That was a lot. That was a lot to take in. A whole lot to take in. And definitely, like I said, it did not match the story that was given in court. At all. At all. Whew. I'm at a loss of words, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm usually not like this. I'm at a loss of words. This is just a lot to take in. Being here. It's a lot to take in. I'm going to go ahead and end this live. If anything else happens, I'll be back. I'll be back, you guys. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, for reading everything that I've been putting in the community tab. I know it's been a bit much. As soon as I get back to the South, I'm in St. Louis. As soon as I get back to the South, I will be making a video breaking everything down. I've been here since Wednesday, all day, every day. So I'll let you know. But thank you guys so much for watching. And justice for Dre. We finally got it. It's Dre Day. Finally got Dre Day. Bye, y'all.